3, 2, 1.
All right, let's get into this intuitive reading, this tarot card reading, this intuitive message, this guided message, moving in love and light for B. Simone and her friend Megan. I guess they had a podcast, and the podcast ain't podcasting. Something happened, Spirit. So let's just get into it. Let's see what Spirit wants me to share, moving in love and light. Remember, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging right off the back that it's raining cats and dogs when it comes to these two women. It's a temporary intensity and requires someone to surrender so that you can move forward. It's requiring a cleansing, okay? It's raining cats and dogs. Somebody is getting a lot of anxiety, PTSD, that heavy panting breathing because of behind the situation. There's a lot of solar plexus energy, but there's also pink here, which lets me know that there was passion. And Spirit is saying there's also water here, which lets me know it was very emotional. But it's kind of choppy. And so it's been some rocky waters, choppy emotion, okay? But Spirit is saying just deep breathe. Like, take your time, take a deep breath, focus on the bigger picture. Spirit is also acknowledging and focusing on the bigger picture and taking a moment to breathe. You can start to focus on where your next direction is, because somebody right now is calling like, you know what? Let's go here. Let's go there. They're trying to figure out which direction to go in. Boats equal direction to me. So the boats in the water are them trying to gain direction, new direction. Thank you, Spirit. And it is emotional. We could be dealing with the water sign, or we could just be saying, okay, this person is overly emotional about trying to find a new place to move, because they're trying to find fulfillment, enthusiasm, following their bliss and money, and they're just trying to do them. Spirit is saying too that they need to have a spiritual bath, because there's a lot of energy on it. That's what I will say, okay? Don't believe the hype is a download. Spirit is acknowledging don't believe the hype. Everything that glitters ain't gold. You have to ask yourself questions about people. Like, you just can't take it for face value, okay? And that's just a download. Not my business. I don't know none of them. Okay? And got a dog in the fight. Thank you, Spirit. But Spirit is acknowledging one or both of these women needs to get a serious spiritual bath. And you do whatever you want to do with a spiritual bath. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say that, I'm saying, like, it could be a baptism. Thank you, Spirit. It could be candle. It could be smudge. It could be whatever. But do it, because there's a lot of energy on you, and it's negative. You know, I just be completely honest. And the power, you know, we say there's power in your tongue. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of energy, and you don't want that. 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 Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Come on, mommy. Don't play with her. And so Spirit is also acknowledging there's a lot of nastiness, clash, and strife and resentment with these two. It's like they hitting their head. They hitting heads. They butting heads. Okay. I'm seeing that they need to get grounded. This is in the area of love with the heart chakra, and it is being communicated that there's been arguments, spite, grudge, and revenge, sending them love and light. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So what is the overall energy for Megan and B. Simone? Spirit is definitely saying, like, there's something that you're not seeing for sure. Shout out to Love Lies and Lace Friends. I wasn't able to watch the entire live commentary that she posted yesterday, but she did mention that there was something going on. And so this kind of prompted my curiosity in regards to the reading. Okay, so shout out to Love Lies and Lace Friends. All right, so storm fields in reverse. Okay, let's see. Storm fields in reverse. Now is not the time to engage in any activity that brings unwanted chaos or drama into your life. This kind of storm can be destructive, and you'll regret your actions later. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and unnecessary angst. Don't play with it. You know what Spirit just showed me? Get up from the table, push the chair in, walk out the door. Do not come back. Okay. Find shelter. This turbulent weather will pass and your house will be untouched. Say no to drama. Spirit. Wait until the storm blows over. Only then will you be heard. Wait till the storm blows over. Only then will you be heard. Wait until the storm blows over. Only then will you be heard. Okay, so ça veut dire attends jusqu'à le problème c'est fini. Après le problème c'est fini, tu peux commencer une conversation de le problème. N'est-ce pas? Thank you. Spirit said, Mercury time. Moving forward. All right. Okay, so when it comes to these two, you know, Spirit is saying somebody's venting, they talking about their issues. They like, now let me tell you what really happened. Let me tell you how it happened when they get their nails done. Okay, so everybody hearing it. Spirit is also acknowledging that one or both of them, while they're venting, they're thinking that this is trying to get them into alignment. Okay, so are we gossiping or are we venting? Okay. They're venting. They're talking about some copycat energy. You want to be like me. I want to be like you. You think you better than me? Kind of energy. Whoa. And this is on the recording. Like, this is an announcement, expression, and revealing. And so I know because I listened to that live commentary yesterday that they did it on a podcast. It's interesting. We got this mic here. Okay, Spirit, you're really doing it this morning. Ashe, ashe, ashe. But there's more recordings of maybe a disagreement or something that needed to be blurred out or edited out. And so Spirit is acknowledging like there's this stuff here. There's information here, okay? And Spirit said that somebody was fighting for what they love. Now, this could be the actual podcast, or this could be the friendship. Claiming what's yours, love is a battlefield, okay? Interesting. But they are going to be setting the record straight. I don't know if that was just his pastime or if it's going to come up again in the future, in the present. Me no say. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Spirit. But I am going to say this. Somebody about to set the record straight. Somebody about to be like, is this mic on? Testing, 1, 2, 3. They getting ready to do what they need to do, and that shit is gonna blow up. Okay, fire sign energy all day. It's going to expose somebody, and the shit is gonna pop off in flames, and you're not ready. You're not. One of them is not ready to have that level of explosion, but the other one is like clear, cancel, and release. I gotta let this go. I'm gonna let this fly, and they about to let it fly. High, 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 fly, because they're saying that somebody is outdated, expired, disused, old news, and discarded, and they've been keeping you a secret, sis. Woo, child. Why? Where is the fan? Because it's hot. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I want to take my clothes off. What's up? Y'all know how my downloads be downloading. What's that about? B. Simone and Megan. Anyway, how does B. Simone currently see Megan? Okay, so Spirit was like, let me tell you something. B. Simone got some very, like, not very, but she's got some aggressive masculine energy. Not my business. Okay. How does B. Simone see Megan? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Spirit said make sure that was the only card because they want me to respect all the cards that flip in this situation because there's something that Spirit doesn't like about one or both of them, and that's not my business, okay? I don't have a dog in that fight, but there's something they like. It's time for her to be exposed. It's time. Okay, so a higher perspective, stoner, relaxation, break time. Is this how B. Simone sees Megan? A sense of self, dopamine release, stimulation, prudence, easing pain, stress release, feeling good, pleasure, intoxicated, high-level consciousness, awakening, newborn perspective, cognitive expansion, altered state of mind. Remember, this reading is alleged, honey, and for entertainment purposes. She also is acknowledging that this stoner also is divine, has a divine message, comes with signs and morals, clues, speaking in codes. Did you hear that? Proof receipts, personal warning, body language, synchronicities, red flags, heads up. And how does Megan see B. Simone? Oh. Got out there. Social anxiety, antisocial, shy, isolated, reserved, inner thoughts, spending time alone, avoidance, quiet in your head, creative expression, passive, issues fitting in, societal differences, sending you love and light, okay? All right, let's get into it. Oh, okay. Megan and B. Simone, thank you. With the Five of Pentacles, acknowledging that they're dealing with a financial hardship, poverty, some type of breaking in finances or foreclosure, bankruptcy, dealing with a hard time for sure, okay, in the area of finances, but also in the area of getting grounded. Spirit is acknowledging that they're trying to move forward. They're trying to have a structured plan. They're trying to have control. One or both of them is. They're trying to be determined and have stamina, even though this issue is happening, this hard time, this hardship. With the Nine of Wands, one or both of them is tired, though. like they're tired, they're fatigued, they're wounded, they're guarded, they're learning from the past, they're exhausted. And this is in the area of business and also romance. And this is passionate but yet chaotic. Spirit is also acknowledging with the Five of Wands, there's disagreements and competition and fighting. Again, fire sign energy. It's petty. You know what I'm saying? And Spirit is acknowledging with the Two of Pentacles, somebody is trying to adapt. Somebody's trying to make a good choice, trying to make a final decision because there's a lot of issues going on. You see us 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Spirit saying with the Ace of Swords, there will be some clear communication here, that there will be justice. There will be new ideas and new contracts. Oh, wow. Okay. Big ideas. Okay, that air sign popping off. Who's the air sign? Moving on. All right, how does B. Simone currently feel about Megan? Thank you. B. Simone is saying, Megan, let's focus on the long-term investment. Let's focus on maturing. Let's focus on persevering. Let's focus on sowing these seeds and reaping a plentiful harvest. She's also acknowledging with the Judgment card, you know, it's time for us to have a balance, for us to have an awakening, for us to, you know, to make a final decision, like evaluate this and make a final decision. Okay. Forgiveness even. And she's like, let's get this back. Let's have this inheritance. Let's get this money. Let's let our kids touch this financial blessing. Like, that's her focus when it comes to her. Like, let's get the bag. Now, how does Megan feel about B. Simone? Thank you. All right, she's like, the Hermit card, she was like, you know what? I gotta go on spiritual solitude. I gotta go on a hiatus. I got to focus on self reflection. I gotta do like a Virgo does and just go into deep inner thought and allow, you know, spirit to touch me and guide me and let me know what's going on. This is layered because she's acknowledging that she could be going through a spiritual enlightenment period as well with the Hermit card. She's also acknowledging with the Seven of Wands, though, that, you know, she feels like B. Simone is very protective and she's taking a stand, but she's being very forceful about it. You know, this is an area of business, but also in the area of passion. This is passionate, but yet chaotic. Fire sign energy. On the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Pentacles, she's acknowledging that they made a lot of money together, that subconsciously they can still make a lot of money together, that it has gotten her grounded. Like, there's something, you know, you reach for the star kind of energy, reaching for the star kind of energy. Like, it's very layered. It's like what she wants for her, she also is like, I can have that too. You're not the only bright star shining in the sky. You know what I'm saying? But there's savings and stability. And she's like, you know, we brought this for each other. You know, one didn't do more than the other. Let's be clear. But with the King of Wands, she's acknowledging that she's street smart. She's a well traveler. She thinks ahead. And so it's kind of hard to get ahead of her because she's 10 steps ahead. Okay? She's a natural leader and she's honest and she's trying to be honest with her as well. But what is their biggest obstacle? What is Megan? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Megan and B. Simone's biggest obstacle. Lack of growth, impatience, and laziness is a big obstacle with the Seven of Pentacles, breaking the foundation. The Tower card, I read biggest obstacle in reverse. Someone is not wanting to go through this change, not wanting to go through the pain. So they're averting disaster is an obstacle. Resisting change is an obstacle. And only seeking security is an obstacle, okay? Spirit is also acknowledging the worst is over is an obstacle. Thinking that is the worst is over is not, because we already seen in the other card. Somebody wants to expose, gaslight, blow up in flames something that has been a secret, honey. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Another big obstacle is learning from the past. Okay? Somebody is not trying to learn something today. Unfortunate. Being aware and very present is an issue. But this relationship is beyond repair is an obstacle. Like, so somebody thinks you can fix it and somebody feels like you can. It's like these energies are just butting heads. Like, you fix it? Fuck that. Like that? Fix what? Anyway. All right. So what does Megan need to do? See spirit. See spirit. See spirit. I'm gonna let you have it. All right, so I don't know if you got a good attorney, but Spirit said all is fair. We go so hard, we lose control. The fire's on, then we explode. On the front lines. Tamar. That's what what was y'all into? Anyway, element air. restorative justice, contracts, legal matters. Second time we hear contract in regards to Megan. Balance is necessary. Be gracious and make honest and fair assessments about yourself in a situation that seems ever so slightly off. If you don't, the balance will be restored naturally, and you may not always like the outcome. If you are worried about a fair outcome, this is a sign that it will all work out in your favor. Ooh, order in the court. Order in the court. So you need to look at this on the bright side, sis. Spirit is also saying, while all is fair, make a wish. Okay, what is it that you want? What do you want? Where do you want to go from here? Figure it out. Let's go. Tip tap toe. Tic-tac-toe. This card means it's a season for winning. You are a luck personified right now. You are in the right place at the right time. Your manifestation seems to appear at the snap of your fingers. This is an indication that you're in alignment with worthy people, places, and opportunities. So when all is fair, you about to get what you need so you can do what you need to do. Okay? And Spirit said this is divine timing, baby. Divine timing. So, I guess what it feels like is you're not losing, okay? All elements, patience. This card means you need to make peace with divine timing. A watched pot doesn't boil. Sometimes we're waiting on someone else to be ready for the job, to become available, or to become the kind of person who can carry the responsibility. Continue living with your manifestations and work while your manifestations work on their own. Continue living while your manifestations work on their own, because it's all working out. It's all working out for your good, okay? Okay. And B. Simone, what does she need to do to move in love and light? I'll show you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Fresh start. Did she cut her hair off again? I remember back in the day she cut off her hair. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. So you're dealing with a lot of issues from childhood. Moving on. Newness, renewal, the beginning of something new and unfamiliar. Take that leap of faith and initiate a big change. Step outside of your comfort zone. This card means that the universe has your back and will reward your courage. And what happens next, good, bad, neutral, is essential to your journey. And you are protected. We are always protected. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Hopefully you made it to the end. Thank you. All right. So now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.